喺 ISIS 最活躍嘅伊拉克、敍利亞，民眾每日生活喺家破人亡、逃亡四散嘅恐懼之中。埃及裔人道主義博士同年輕女律師由美國前往伊拉克北部，曾經係 ISIS 據點嘅新解義地區，去到 ISIS 獸性對待之下嘅受害者中間。
They killed the father and they killed the brother right in front of the young girl's eyes. And they are forcing those girls to be their sex slaves.
有血有肉嘅受害者，講述令人不忍直視又不能無視嘅事實。
This is barbaric. It is systematic. Today it starts with the Yazidis. Tomorrow it's going to be not only the Christians, but every woman that doesn't fit within their philosophy.
喺美國國會聽證會，聯合國總部記者招待會，響起無助者對暴行嘅控訴，向世界求救嘅聲音。一場跨文化、跨界別嘅救援行動正等住你，一齊走近 ISIS 受害者。2014年6月，自稱伊斯蘭國嘅恐怖組織 ISIS 佔領伊拉克第2大城市北部重鎮摩蘇爾作為主要據點。8月，ISIS 攻入摩蘇爾以西100公里嘅新解義城鎮，城鎮主要居民阿茲迪教族群被奉行極端伊斯蘭主義嘅 ISIS 滅族式屠殺，數百人死亡，上千人被捉，過萬人逃亡，被圍困喺山區。12月，庫爾德武裝嘅地面攻擊同多國聯軍嘅空中夾擊，將 ISIS 驅逐出新解義。就喺12月。一知道打開進入新解義嘅通道，人道主義博士 Yvette Isaac 同女兒 Jacqueline Isaac 立即從美國前往伊拉克，走入啱啱得以喘息嘅受害者中間。
When we went to Iraq, we went straight into the internally displaced persons camps. We went to those camps, we saw many women and children. Unfortunately, a lot of men had been killed by ISIS.And women and children were able to flee.
There are many of them, over 10,000 people, and they don't have enough tents. They don't have any cover to be under. So basically, they just live with the rocks. They sleep with the rocks, on the floor.
We've seen newborns, literally mothers that had been pregnant and gave birth inside the camps. We saw the elderly people at the ages of 100 years old living inside those camps. We're talking about people that lived in normal homes, and in one day and one night they lost it all.
The Peshmerga army is helping them because the Peshmerga army is there to fight ISIS from the mountain. But at the same time, the Peshmerga army needs help too. See, this whole region, the Kurdistan region, they really do need help. So not enough fighters, not enough equipment, not enough tents, not enough blankets, not enough water, not enough anything. They are basically live with nothing.
逃離新解爾城鎮嘅民眾流落喺伊拉克北部幾個月，有人探訪，係一個機會俾佢哋傾訴同釋放心中嘅恐懼、哀傷。
جا داعش تركنا السنجر ورحنا على الجبل ومن الجبل رحنا على الديعة تبعنا كان في ديعة تبعنا نحن عليها من قالنا ان اجوا داعش رحنا من هذيك الديعة لديعة ثانية من هذيك الديعة قال نحن رحنا للجبل بدون سيارة بدون شيء ما اخذنا معه ولا اي شيء.
كنتي خايفة؟
اي والله كنت خايفة كثير ما اخذنا ولا شيء معنا بدون ماء وبدون أكل رحنا على الجبل من الجبل اجينا لسوري من السوري اجينا لهون كان في مدرسة هون رحنا عليها.
انتي قلتي لما كنتي على الجبل في سنجار كان في عيال زيك.
ايه في مرة كانت ولدت بالجبل ترك ولدانا ولدت تركون وراحت
عشان كانوا مش قادرين يستحملوا.
ايه
المشوار كان كبير عليهم.
ايه والله ما كان نعم يقدروا يحملوا ولا هيك تركوا.
انتي بتاكلي في ال9 أيام اللي رحتي على سنجار؟
لا ما اكلت ولا شيء.
ولا شربتي؟
بلا شربت بس ما كانت شرب. انا كنت رح موت اذا ما اجينا. كنت دائما راسي عم يوجعني كنت دائما عم بكي. قتل واحد منا لما مات كنا بكينا عليهم وكلنا انجرحنا منه.
雖然已經有新聞知道有女性被捉走，淪為性奴隸；雖然已經從事人道救援多年，但係聽到400多名女性親口哭訴嗰種暗無天日、慘無人道嘅經歷 ，Yvette 同 Jacqueline 一次又一次心碎。
حتى يجيب بروتاج يجيب بدران بروتيدي.
هو واحد يشتري يبقى له مثلا اسبوع او يومين.
يعني واحد بقى واحد وبوحشية
يومين يرجعها يروح يشتري واحدة ثانية.
There are some Christians also that they live in the mountain, and some Turkmen they live in there, but the majorities are the Yazidi, and the Yazidi people and the Iraqi people who are living in this part of town, they are so beautiful. So what happened when ISIS came? ISIS just took over the mountain. They went door to door and they took the whole family out. They killed the men, they took the women, and the young beautiful women they took for their sex trade and for their enjoyment.
Before the rape started, the night that they were taken, men were rounded up, the fathers and the brothers, and they were shot in front of the girls' eyes. Before they even knew the fate that was coming next, they see the precious men of their lives being killed. After that, they're taken into slavery.
And we're talking about children. They started from 6 years old. 6 years old till 24, 23, in their late 20s maximum, to be sold in the sex trade everywhere. And even they were sold to people in Europe. But this is after they've been used and misused and abused by ISIS members themselves.
I've seen very young children that were in the hands of ISIS at a certain point. The youngest I saw personally was 5 years old, a girl that was kidnapped and raped by ISIS. ISIS says that anyone under 5 years old is too young, but 5 in their crazy minds are just old enough. So when you see a little girl that's mute, I'll never forget, she was mute, she didn't speak anymore. When you see her and you think that these horrible beings would do something to a beautiful, innocent, precious girl like that, it breaks your heart.
We have heard a story of a young girl, she's 8 years old. She was taken back by, miraculously. They throw her after they used her and she was almost dead. They just throw her after they got all the enjoyment from her. They throw her and somebody carried her to the Kurdistan area. And when this young girl who's 8 years old was discovered, they took her to a gynecologist. The gynecologist, when he started to check her, he started to cry and to scream like a woman screaming when she sees a horror thing. And he said, I have never seen anybody who's using this little girl sexually in this manner more than animals. Even animals will not do what they have seen when this doctor saw in this little girl. And unfortunately, even after treatment, she was not able to make it, and she died. 8 years old, beautiful young woman, died just from being sexually assaulted and passed through many, many men, one after another, in a normal way and abnormal way.
天真幼童、花樣女子，終日受盡不堪嘅摧殘。ISIS 嘅極端解讀，聲稱可蘭經鼓勵強暴異教女人，甚至將女性當作禮物嚟招募外國軍人。
They are not there to kill children. They are not there to slaughter children and women. They are there to torture them. They have an intention to destroy their soul. Before the rapes even began, they were told that they must convert. And if they didn't convert, they would be tortured. Most of them chose not to convert. And boy, were they tortured. Beaten, starved, and when it was all over, raped. And in the minds of these girls, they say, well, at least I didn't convert. But after they were raped, they were looked in the eyes and they were told that now they're Muslim. That because of the rape, it was a forced conversion. And many of the girls were left to believe that. So you're talking about mental torture, physical torture, and then the worst, the unknown, not knowing what's going to come next.
落喺人間地獄，日日生不如死，看守之下，甚至連求死都唔可以。仲有一絲力氣嘅女性，抱住即使一丁點希望，都要逃跑。
One of the girls I met that was kidnapped and raped by ISIS, she was 15 years old, beautiful, beautiful girl, and she was telling me with a smile about her courageous escape. So she was inside her town, And in one night, ISIS came in and they took hundreds of girls and they put them into sexual slavery. They categorized them based on their beauty, their virginity, their age, and then they divided them, and foreign fighters came and picked them up and they would rape them and torture them, and when they were finished, when they were bored with the girls, they would take them back into the sex trade. So this girl was sold and bought and sold and bought. And one day, she says to herself, I'd rather die trying. Either way, I don't have a good fate here, so I'd rather die trying. So she gets up, middle of the night, this beautiful, brave girl, and she finds a window, and she breaks the window, and she escaped. She gets her friends that were in the house, and she says, let's go, let's go, let's go. And they start going up the mountain. 4 hours later, they hear a car. The ISIS foreign fighters woke up. They found the girls, and they took them back. Most people at that point would give up, but she didn't. She said it again, I'd rather die trying. And this beautiful little girl, after she was starved and beat as her punishment for escaping, she escapes from the same window that they never fixed once again. And this time, she made it to safety, and she lived to tell me her story.
喺營地之中，意味住暫時得到安全，但係佢哋嘅明天又喺邊度呢？數以千計仲未獲救嘅婦女同兒童，命運又將會係點？
أخواتها الاثنين هم هسه بسوريا وخابروهم وقالوا له إذا بتجيبون فلوس راح يرجعونا وإذا ما تجيبون ما نقدر نجي وهم خطية ما عندهم
اتأخروا يعني في الوقت.
ما عندهم فلوس يعني.
Okay. So her two sisters are still in the hands of ISIS now. Her two sisters. And they said if you pay a certain amount of money, you can come and we will give you back your sisters. But we don't have money as a family. We don't have it to pay for our sisters.
尋找營救嘅希望，下一節繼續走近 ISIS 受害者。
Has been targeted by ISIS. Bombs Jordan. I was shocked. War is a horrible thing. Here are their narratives. Without food, without water. تعرف الدنيا كلها بتصلي لك وواقفة جنبك.
出生喺美國嘅 Jacqueline， 青少年時期跟住嚟自埃及嘅父母返回家鄉住過2年半。中東政局嘅動盪、民生嘅困苦、婦女兒童受到嘅欺壓，震撼佢嘅心。
God showed me my destiny. He showed me that my calling was to help the women of the region and the children of the region. It was then that I was inspired to become a lawyer. That if I have my law degree, I can make a change. So now I run a law firm, and I also am the vice president of Roads of Success. And we go out on many missions during the year, to Iraq, to Egypt, to Jordan, any place where there are people truly in need to know their value and to be empowered.
繼承兩種文化於一身 ，Jacqueline 佢睇到自己可以成為兩個世界之間嘅橋梁。佢加入咗媽媽 Yvette 所創辦嘅非牟利機構 Roads of Success， 喺中東國家做人道主義工作。
We need at least 35,000 blankets to cover the children, the women, and the families during the cold.
但係今次去伊拉克幫助 ISIS 受害者，兩位女性可以話係直接面對危險。
The first time I went to Iraq it's the unknown. You hear so much news about the dangers, and I didn't know if we would make it back. I didn't know. that I knew that we were called to go. When you have a calling, you do not look at the circumstances at hand. Although many people in the United States would call us and say, "Are you sure you want to go to Iraq? Don't you hear it's dangerous?" We knew that it was our calling from God. So we literally just started praying and fear went out the door.
佢哋帶住鏡頭嚟到伊拉克北部，呢度有過萬無家可歸嘅難民，更有部分女性同兒童曾經淪為 ISIS 嘅性奴隸。
When I saw the girls and they started to share with me about what's happened to them, and the first thing I thought was it could be my sister, it could be my daughter, it could be my friend, it could be my mother. The girl that's standing right before me can be me. This is a very, very real threat, not just to these girls, but to all the women in the entire world.
有網絡報導披露價格表，顯示 ISIS 將1至50歲嘅婦女兒童分等次標價。至今，數千女性兒童仍然喺水深火熱之中，而僥倖逃脫嘅情況亦都令人憂慮。
Those women that when we saw them, faces with no hope, pale faces, no smile, no hope. You look at their eyes as if they have no soul. They feel like rejected. They feel like, why this happened to us? They feel ashamed that their soul was stolen from them. They live with no hope, even physically. They are not all together. So they've been sick, psychologically, sick spiritually, and also sick physically. So they've been that the whole world is turning their back to them, and they are not able to face life again. And also, culturally, a woman who's been sexually assaulted, it's not something that the society there will come around and try to heal. This is something that they will look down at this girl. Although after what ISIS did, the whole community started to say, no, these girls, they have not done this thing with their own will. They didn't go after it. They are victims. So they started to treat them differently and to look at them differently. But many of those young girls, they've been impregnated by ISIS. And many of them committed suicide because they don't want to carry this baby. They don't want to carry the seeds of ISIS. And at the same time, what can they do? Abortion is illegal. And they are rejecting themselves and rejecting that baby. And they know they don't want to bring to the world another ISIS member. So they said, no hope, I'm going to kill myself and get rid of all of the problem that we can face. Because in the beginning, there was not enough people to go there and to give hope and to let them know that they are loved, they are accepted, and we want to help and we want to bring hope.
寒冷嘅冬天，氣溫跌到0度以下，御寒衣物同醫療物資為匆忙逃難、一無所有嘅難民雪中送炭。4個月之內，佢哋去咗3次伊拉克，隨行嘅仲有醫生同創傷輔導員，關懷心靈，更加特別幫助婦女重燃對生命嘅希望。
They need love. They need to know that they're not alone. They need to know that there's someone there that's supporting them. The more people that stand together and think of solutions, the better. As our team, as Roads of Success, we went with the solution. Our first solution was to bring psychological care, but there was another solution that was God-given, and that was to have a dream workshop. And the whole idea was, it's one thing to counsel, it's one thing to provide psychological help, but if you don't treat the person in front of you like a human being and remind them of their value, they'll never be able to see what tomorrow holds. And so before we even started with any counseling, we wanted to make these girls feel that they are beautiful, that they are wanted, and that they are loved.
Those women who's been victimized by ISIS action, it can happen to anybody, and they have to feel that the whole world is just putting their arm around them. And that's what we did, just to put our arms around them, tell them you're loved. What do you like to do? What was your dream before ISIS came? What did you dream to do before all of this thing happened? And you will start to see the light, the hope start to come again, and their eyes start to talk to you with hope. I dreamed to be a doctor. I was studying to be an engineer. I wanted to be in the television. I wanted to be a journalist. And this is a big factor, that you will make the dead dream come back again to life.
مين عايز يغير الدنيا؟ مين عايز يغير التاريخ؟ مين فيكم جاهز يغير التاريخ لشعبكم؟ مين جاهز؟ حطوا ايدكم فوق لو جاهزين. مين جاهز؟
أنا جاهزة لأنه الحياة تتطور. ما أدري كل أحد.
وانتي جاهزة تساعدي اخواتك
بالموت وبالعيش.
واحنا بنموت وبنعيش. جاهزين نساعدك. كلنا واقفين جنبك.
With the world, would you be willing to talk to the camera and the whole world will hear your story and they will be surprised? Can anybody hear about us? Can anybody know about what we went through? Can anybody help? Yes, we want our voices to be heard.
And one after another would raise their hand and say, I want to save my sisters out of captivity. I want to be a doctor to help treat those that have been abused. I want to use my musical talent to have a concert and bring awareness of the plight of what's happening to our women. It was amazing to see how one dream turned into a dream workshop that gave these girls the inspiration to be the leaders of tomorrow.
She said she wants to bring awareness of what has happened. She wants the world to know what is happening to the Yazidi people. That's what they all want.
When we saw the light in their eyes that sparked, a light that wasn't there when we first entered the room. If there's anything they've taught me, it's to never allow your past haunt your future. In the midst of your circumstances, in the midst of what you've gone through, how can you take it all and give it, utilize it for a future that doesn't just help yourself, but it helps the entire humanity. This is what I've seen. The girls took their past and took their atrocities and took their pain, and today they're using it to help bring their sisters out of captivity. How? By sharing their stories with the entire world. How? By smiling in the face of adversity. These girls are not living for themselves. They're living for humanity. Let us all learn from them. Let us all be inspired by them. Let us all look at our experiences and our past, even if it has darkness, and turn it into light.
聆聽、擁抱、鼓勵、同行，可以令受害嘅心靈重燃希望，令黑暗中嘅人再見到光，甚至令痛苦嘅經歷轉化成為改變世界嘅力量。無論係已經獲救嘅人，抑或仍然被困嘅女性，都需要有更多人願意向佢哋走近。
我哋睇完節目之後，我哋一齊祈禱。天父，我哋咧知道你係有慈愛、有恩典嘅神，我哋知道你會走近一切受傷害嘅人。我哋呢一刻就為到嗰啲嘅受害者去祈禱，特別係為到嗰啲受侵犯過嘅女仔，我哋求天父你醫治佢哋嘅身體，安慰佢哋嘅心靈。我哋為到嗰啲仍然係被擄嘅去祈禱，求天父你釋放佢哋，讓佢哋重獲自由。 又為着嗰啲向你發聲嘅、向全世界發聲嘅，求你賜佢哋信心，賜佢哋勇氣，讓全世界都能夠聽到佢哋勇敢嘅聲音，讓全世界都能夠回應佢哋嘅需要。我哋祈求你去祝福，奉耶穌嘅名祈禱，阿門。
炮火之中，下一代嘅心靈同人格建立，邊個嚟正視？
I met a boy. He was about 6 years old. And that boy looked up in the sky. There was a helicopter. See that helicopter over there? I said, yes. Because I hope to God that it destroys Jordan. Because it happened to us, it must happen to everyone else.
下一集繼續走近 ISIS 受害者。